So we are reading today, Just Following the Crowd. I'm reading from Galatians 1 verse 10, and it says, God is the one I am trying to please. If I wanted to please men, I wouldn't be a servant of Christ. We've all felt it, haven't we? The pressure to follow the crowd, to fit in, to do what everyone else is doing. It's called peer pressure. We humans aren't the only ones who feel it. Some animals do too. South African monkeys will switch the foods they eat when they switch to a new group, even if they didn't like that food before. In a group of whales in New England, one whale started smacking its tail on the water before it gathered up fish to eat. Soon, several other whales copied its tail smacking ways. Brown rats and chimpanzees will also follow the crowd when trying to figure out how to get treats. They're very clever. It's natural to want to fit in. Sometimes it's okay to go along with the crowd, but sometimes it isn't. Like when you feel pressured to do something you don't want to do. And no, not cleaning your room, that's not pressure, that's not peer pressure. You just have to do that. When others want you to do something you know is wrong or even dangerous, whether it's making fun of someone just because everyone else is, or trying alcohol or drugs, there are times when you need to stand up against the crowd and say no. You are trying to please God, not the kids in your team or the cool kids at school. God wants you to be like Jesus, not like everyone else. And who knows, when you stand up and do what's right, someone might just copy you. And I know I was the one that went with the crowd, and I know how badly that can turn out. And I know how much guts it takes to say no. But actually it's when you say no, you find out who you are. You're not one of the crowd, you're special and you're precious. And saying no might be the most courageous thing that you do, but it will be one of the greatest things because you're pleasing God, not them. And God will give you the strength, and He will be so pleased when you say no, and He will bless you. And taking that stand, like the book says, you never know, that might give someone else the courage to say no. And you could be the reason why they find their freedom and find out who they are. Following the crowd just makes you one of them. And actually, I've discovered that not being like anyone else is the greatest thing of all. Our prayer today: Dear God, help me to think less about pleasing people and more about pleasing you. Help me to follow you even when it's not the popular thing to do. And our How Great Fact says, you've probably played a game or two of Follow the Leader, but you've never played it quite like this. On November the 10th, 2015, in Salt Lake City, Utah, 768 people joined together to play the world's largest game of Follow the Leader. Imagine being at the end of that line. I wonder if we in Appledore could play a massive game of Follow the Leader and beat them. That would be cool. Imagine if we had like 800 people. Would we get in the Guinness Book of Records? That would be cool. We could do it all the way along the quay. Something to think about. Anyway, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.